making my little soup.
Adam's making a little soup for everyone.
Little
For
dinner.
everyone? Not for
No.
everyone.
To everyone.
Oh.
I used to do that all the time with my hard-packed ice cream. I would make it soup.
Oh, it's
Adam
so
used to
good.
do it at Simpson fucking Dining Hall and would
You
get the
did?
chocolate ice cream and then all of his toppings and then just keep mixing it until it was soup.
You know, I don't think
It's
I
so
really
good.
took the full advantage of what a college dining room hall.
Yeah,
Mhm.
same.
that is my
I
one
only did
regret.
because I was like 110 pounds and I was convinced the freshman 15 would not hit me. And guess what, bitch? It didn't. I didn't gain weight until I moved to Florida.
Wow. You gotta work that metabolism while you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. You
That's
gotta-
when you started drinking and then
Oh.
no, because like in Florida you were post 21 and then you just keep
No, the Florida issue was that I was eating Taco Bell and McDonald's
2 a.m.
every night after getting off work at Space Mountain. That was the issue.
That was me too, because I left Chicago. I left college very skintily, and then started working at Trader Sam's, and would go eat at Miller's Ale House after we would shut down at like 11 or 12.
That'll get you.
Yeah, it'll get you those.
I don't know.
zingers.
You were still skinny mini when you were in the parking lot.
Yeah, it was during. You know what it was? It was when Imagineering started, and we had Bagel Wednesdays.
Oh,
And I ate 2 bagels every Wednesday.
that will do it. Bagel Wednesday. Will absolutely do it.
And the craziest
Love
thing is I
Bagel
would have
Wednesday.
2 bagels every Wednesday.
And it just came out
And
of nowhere.
I
Like
had to have them.
I
Had to.
I gained so much weight. I couldn't believe. Hey everyone, welcome back to the group
Hi,
chat.
welcome back to the group chat.
to the podcast.
That's called a cold open, Adam.
Pretty damn cold if you ask me.
Adam and I are eating our Jenny's ice cream.
Jenny's ice creams.
Miranda just
Yeah.
had some shitty sounding
I
snack
had it.
right before the pod.
So no, Adam was telling me about his like gooey butter cake strawberry ice cream, and I was like, I had a strawberries and cream yasso bar, a Greek yogurt yasso bar, which is delicious. Don't get me wrong, but I'm going to tell you, it's not hitting like this.
She's not full cream, full fat. Miss
She's
Jenny's.
not Miss Jenny's.
I keep getting like the emails and texts for Jenny's, and I have not been to a Jenny's
Ever?
in enough time.
Where's the
Well,
closest
no,
one?
in a while.
Mm.
There's one on South Congress. There is one further north that has a better parking situation. So I mean, they're like 20 to 30 minutes from me.
Sure.
Not an ideal
Well,
places.
tis the season.
It's ice cream season, baby.
It's ice cream season.
Oh, I went to IKEA this past weekend and I got a
Ooh.
little cone from there, which also I did not know was a Greek yogurt or like
it's frozen yogurt.
Yeah.
Frozen yogurt.
Uh-huh.
I did not know that. But that was delish. Loved her. Love
Adam
an
and I need to go to
89 cent
Costco
cone.
soon, and I can't wait to get. That's been my Costco treat now. It's not
It's
even
the-
safer anymore. It's the full ice cream cup,
Yeah.
and I'll get halfway through it and then throw the rest.
You know what I had their like mocha freeze thing for the first time. It's
Oh.
good. It's real good. It's huge.
It's huge.
It's huge, but it is really good. I thought it was gonna be like watery. I thought it was like blended with ice, but it's like ice cream. So it's good.
Love that.
And
I'm
we'll
so
be sure to report back if they're Coke yet. If our Costco has
Oh,
turned
yeah.
That's
off.
what I was
Oh.
about to say. I'm
Let us
still
know.
waiting for that to hear.
We've seen any yet or no?
I
Not
think
in
that
person yet.
I saw on TikTok where I get all of my news.
Guys,
That
I'm not even.
they've started,
We-
but it's slow.
We
I haven't seen
mentioned
locations,
Adam
yeah.
listening to his TikTok at full blast during the the trip.
Yeah.
During the trip.
It's every day. It's self-employed era, Mama. It is constantly on like it's the news.
It is the news.
It's
It is
What news are you
It is
watching?
news.
You know what though? I have to tell RJ about what's going on in the world, so I don't feel bad. Hey, speaking of what's going on in the world, and you're from Iowa, how's Joni Ernst?
Oh,
Miranda.
my God.
Because I heard everybody's going to die.
Oh,
Famous
everyone's
she's
just
always
gonna
been. Miss Little Joan. Yeah, I know she sucks. We've been
She doesn't want to
new.
come on the pod and chat with us.
I guess I could ask her and little Miss COVID Kim Reynolds, Miss Governor Kim Reynolds, if they would both like to join.
Does Joni live in Des Moines?
No, I don't think so. I don't know, actually. I know Kimmy does. Joni Ernst lives where? Where the fuck is Red Oak, Iowa? I have never heard of that in my life. I don't know where that is.
So, Miss Joni, because she's the senator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her
Miss Joni Mitchell?
Miss Joni Mitchell. Her.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get to you next, Casey.
Oh, yeah.
We'll Texas representatives,
we'll hit your
girl.
representatives next.
Don't worry. We're coming for you next.
Okay, all right.
Miss Joni's, I think, niece is my high school debate teacher. And so she was doing her like debate prep, I think, from her last.
She was doing Joni's debate prep?
Yeah, I think.
Oh.
In like the last re-election. Was she just up this last one or the one before or no?
She has been senator for so long, I don't know.
I don't even know. Yeah.
I don't know.
But she is like,
Casey, did you see this clip that we're talking about where Joni Ernst is at a town hall and someone's like, they're talking about how they want to cut Medicaid and someone in the crowd is like, we're going to die. And she just goes, well, everyone dies. We're all going to die.
Relax, Vanessa Hudgens. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's inevitable.
it's inevitable. So
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. Yeah, Vanessa, you shouldn't be.
Yeah, Vanessa.
girl, oh man.
And then she issued an apology video. They filmed her doing an apology video, and halfway through, she's like, so yeah, I'll be sure to let you know next time that the tooth fairy's real too, to like be like, I'm not apologizing for this, because of course people can't, it's weak to apologize.
It is weak.
Yeah.
You know why you wouldn't even have to apologize? You could just be like, yeah, I want to
We
cut
do,
Medicaid because I hate poor people. Isn't it faster to say that?
Yeah.
It is.
God, these people suck.
Everyone sucks. Everyone.
Anything else on TikTok news, Adam, that you want to share to the class?
TikTok news.
news.
Adam also is getting Chicago influencers now, and now he's like, I want to go to this pizza place. I want to go to this banana latte. I need to try this.
The girls are doing their job.
The girls are doing
Wow.
their job, and they're getting at him.
They're getting them.
There is. I don't know how I ended up here, but I constantly am getting this Delaware coffee shop where they post they do these things where the person who I don't know if she's the manager or whatever, but she'll be like, if they're smart in how they start off because they grab you, they hook you immediately, and she'll be like, if I haven't pooped in 3 days, what would you give me in order to make me
Oh yes, I have seen this one
yes,
too.
they're asking.
the blonde
yes.
girl.
Yes, because they're asking
Yeah.
what would you make me?
Yeah.
And so that's always a gag. But this coffee shop has this caramelized banana latte.
Yes. Yeah.
And I have literally looked at flights to fly out just to try it because I'm like, a caramelized banana latte. I discovered banana lattes last year because when I worked at my last job, there was a cafe down the street that has them, and I would have never thought I was a banana latte girl, but
In Logan or in Lincoln?
in Lincoln, it's at Genevieve.
Oh, I guess they're both Lincolns. Oh yes, your banana latte.
And
that
it's
you-
so
yeah, it's very
fucking good. That I was like, oh, I guess I'm a banana, but I do like banana milk because I've had banana milk before, and I think that's good. Anyway,
I gave you that one from the Filipino place, but it was too sweet for you. Remember?
Just sweet.
So sweet.
no.
Sweet things.
It was
That's
so
not
sweet.
true,
Yeah,
no.
because Adam was
No.
like,
No.
Adam was
No.
like, it's really too
Oh.
sweet. For
No,
it.
that's not what I said.
Yeah.
Wasn't it half?
That's not what I said, Ellen.
It was a banana latte.
No,
and he
that's
said it was too.
You're
sweet.
misunderstanding. No, this isn't what happened. I said it wasn't sweet enough. I said it was too bitter.
Oh. You
Bitter
were like,
Betty.
ew, what is this, a plantain latte? Because
Right.
Yeah, right. Where's the sugar? Oh my
Exactly.
god. Yeah,
Well,
I feel
how
like
the
I would
fuck
like
are
a
the two of
banana.
you?
We're good.
I did not go to work today. I
You
was
didn't?
no. That's why I was so active on
You
text.
took a personal.
I don't
took
think
a
I noticed
personal
it. I don't
day.
think I noticed you being very active in the group chat.
I mean, any activity should be noted as extra activity.
Extra activity.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because you're so committed to your career.
To my job.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
very much
Mhm.
so.
To the
Mhm.
university. I give them all of my time. That's why I definitely don't use this computer to record this.
No.
Correct.
Which I need a new one because the battery on her she is jacked up.
Well, can you file a little IT? I'm in
yeah.
due for an update.
Okay, yeah. But also, so there's this new. This is all theoretical. This is all satire. There's this new thing where like you can't have TikTok on your phone if you're a government employee and you use your phone for anything work related. That includes checking your
email.
Mm-hmm. But we need our phones to like post Instagram stories. That's the one thing you cannot do on a desktop.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do it on a phone or an iPad.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, you have to buy us iPads now because we need it for our job.
Mm-hmm.
And so they had to buy us iPads. Tell me why, to ask how many times I've opened this iPad.
Twice.
None.
Twice. Bingo.
Wow. Ding ding.
We link.
Yeah. So maybe I'll use it more, but I have my own iPad.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's what you use for Procreate and stuff.
Mm-hmm. But
To
hopefully,
make her, Casey Artworks.
Yes, Casey's Cruise Crafts, which we're back on.
We're back on.
We're back on. She's booked and blessed.
She's booked. She's going. She is setting sail.
I would also like to say I would have maybe picked a different cruise if I knew that there was only that I didn't know that Palo Brunch is not on like Castaway Key days.
It's not on. You cannot do Palo Brunch on Disney Private Island days.
Which is
they do it on because their entire crew gets off the ship to work the island.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like they're all off. They're all, especially Castaway Key, but a lot of them get off of the ship to work. That's why. Yeah.
That's good to know. Because there's only one day to do Palo Brunch. So obviously it's sold out immediately before. I mean, like, I'll keep checking. And then when I get on the ship, I will try and get a reservation or whatever. But I did not know. So I did book us for Palo dinner for the
Palo dinner is lovely. It is. Really
nice. I was doing some research and I probably won't do the prefix menu. I'll probably just do a la carte because there's lots of little things I want to try.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever liked a Disney prefix menu. I've done a few and I always end up being like, I should have just done a la carte.
One time we did the France Pavilion one that was like good.
That's not Disney though.
That's true. The prefix brunch at Palo though, Adam, will change your mind.
Adam.
Well, a brunch, I feel like a prefix brunch is different.
Yeah.
A prefix dinner is always like they give you the worst two options for like the side.
It's only two options, which I like.
What is this, a wedding?
Yeah, right?
Chicken or fish.
It's always like a wedge salad or like for not your main, like the course.
It's like a French onion soup or a wedge salad.
Yes, all Always.
Yeah. This one, it's got like 2 different salad options, and it's like, do you want these wilted greens or do you want these wilted greens?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So
I like my greens like I like my men. Wilted and
Wilted.
depressed, honey.
So, but I looked up some videos on the TikTok, and I think I was like, okay, I think it's still worth it. But gosh, that chicken parm at the Paula brunch, I'll never forget her. I'll never forget her.
A classic.
As long as I live.
As long as I live.
I will never forget her.
Yeah.
Well, RJ, you had a huge couple weekends in a row. Do you want to talk about it?
Huge. Yeah, I opened a show and then I closed the show. I directed a 1-woman show and it was great. Good times to be had.
It was.
So
It
thank
looked
you for-
cute.
It was.
It was
cute
really good.
guy.
I didn't know anything about it going into it, and it was really well done. It was really cool.
Good.
Thank you.
It was like, well, why don't you share a little bit?
Yeah.
God forbid you talk to the people.
Yeah, it was a 1-woman show about this narrator. It's a story about their relationship with their mothers. But the play itself, you can like personalize it to whoever's telling it. So we turned it into like specifically from like a Filipino point of view. So it was very cool. We made our little community center look like a little bedroom for the night.
It's about the main character like starts writing this list of all the reasons to be happy
about life.
about life from like a very young age.
Yeah.
And then the audience gets post-it notes of the numbers of the items, and then they read them aloud during the show, like when the number gets called out.
There's a lot of audience participation. It's fun. There's one part where she tells a story of how she fell in love with she fell in love and they had their meet cute in the library, and then there's a moment where she makes one of the people be the person, and then they're like, oh, I need a couple of books because this is a library. Does anyone have books? And like people will like volunteer, like, oh, I have a book in my bag.
In my purse.
Yeah, it's in my
Oh,
purse.
cute.
It's really cool.
It's really good.
cool.
For opening night, this person like, oh yeah, here, grabs it, and then they don't know that they read out loud the titles to like simulate the.
Oh no!
So in the first night, she was like, "Oh, what are you reading?" And the person goes, "Narcissistic mothers and their daughters."
Oh my god!
We were like,
no.
"Oh!" And the person who had that book was just like, "Oh no!" And then the next,
so I'm happy to buy that for anybody.
So if
here.
anyone here
needs it.
What was the title again? I just want to keep notes.
The ISBN. Do you know the ISBN?
ISBN.
No, just wondering.
Just wondering, yeah. Sounds like a fun read. That was the first night. And then the second night, it was like pregnancy myths debunked or whatever.
Wow.
So-
Did anybody like bring out the Bible? Did they have a Bible? Like I could see somebody
no
coming from like a
Bible.
Bible study.
The night that I was there,
It was Judy Blume.
No, the night that I was there, it was like disseminating Shakespeare. It was
Oh,
like,
yes, yeah. And
Yeah.
everyone was like, oh, cool.
Okay,
yeah.
Queen.
Okay, Queen. Yeah, we had industry people on preview night. And so the books were like Bertolt Brecht and like Anastasia's and blah, blah, blah. And they were like, oh.
Oh, fun. Interesting. Love
Oh,
that.
fun read.
The show was really good. I was very impressed with RJ's directorial vision.
Thank you. You know, I have a knack for directing one-person shows. I don't know if you've heard, but my first work was a highly reviewed performance. Highly sought after.
First of all, not highly. In fact, not reviewed. I don't
We
think
had one review.
Did we get a review?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, I think we had two. It was like Theme Park University reviewed it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For the Fringe Fest.
Yes,
Yeah.
our Adam's Fringe show. It was Theme Park University, and then the Sentinel reviewed it.
I was like a month into being married, for God's sakes, and I was like, I would love to learn an 80-minute one-person show where I just talk.
Yeah,
It was.
That was
it
what
was
I decided to do
beautiful.
with my time.
it was beautiful.
married
You
man.
It was beautiful. Better
were
than
a different
that.
person back then. Oh, better than the cabarets that I've drugged Casey into.
The poor woman that had to portray the like child. I will never get over that. I just can't. I can't deal with adults portraying children.
Oh, you wouldn't have
Yes.
liked this then.
You wouldn't like any show I was in college.
I know.
You wouldn't like Miranda, period.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only liked her because she bought buttons from me. I was like, well,
Might as well keep her around.
might
I
as
guess.
well keep her around. If her wallet's open,
Financial
my heart
advantage.
is open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still remember that. Well, Casey, I took her once to a cabaret because she was raising funds to adopt. And
Raising funds, raising canes.
Raising Canes.
Raising
yeah.
Cane's.
Well, she would have had a better time at Raising Canes.
I would have loved the Raising Cane's fundraiser.
Which one was it?
It was someone that it was
was
just
a
someone.
separate thing?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
just
okay,
like a community member that I was like. It's where we shot the spring cleaning cabaret.
Mm.
I wanted to go see it because I wanted to see the venue.
Yes,
Mm.
And it was
he
her-
needed to scout the venue.
Scout the venue.
and brought me along.
Brought Casey along, and there was an First of all, there was an intermission at this cabaret, so
Love a cabaret with an intermission.
love a 2-act cabaret.
Yeah.
And Casey and I had to leave, and I took her to Shake Shack because I felt so bad.
Uh-huh.
Good friend.
Yeah.
That's a good friend. You at least
At
you were
least-
aware.
It's so
Yeah.
easy to buy Casey back, though.
That's
It's
exactly
so
It
easy.
really is.
exactly.
Yeah,
It really
she
is.
requires so little.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then
We just
that
drove
one,
down the street.
and then that
Well-
one stage reading that I put up where there was one of the actors played the baby. Remember? And
Was it like a road?
Yes.
It was in a. They were in a car, right?
Yeah, it was a
Yes,
yeah.
it was like
It was a little short
What
song.
was
It was
the
an-
little song she sang?
Daisy, Daisy,
Da, 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 da,
Da.
and the actress was fully playing a baby. So
Yeah.
standing there on a music stand and just going,
Yes.
and Casey was like, shoot me, please.
Casey's like, get me out of here. Oh my god.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Did I bring a man to this?
You did bring
I
a man,
Did.
friend.
You
I
did
did.
bring a
Wow.
man.
Man.
You brought a man.
And that was the
I
last
remember
time you
that.
saw that man, I would
Mhm.
assume.
Never seen
Probably.
again.
Yeah.
Except in my DMs.
Was it the one who bought you the DS, the Nintendo DS?
God, no! The guy who bought me the Nintendo DS lived in Wisconsin. Never met him in real life.
By
Just
the way,
text-
not a DS. Switch.
Oh,
Lite.
sorry, Switch Lite.
Switch. Yes,
A Switch Lite.
a
He
Nintendo
bought me
Switch
a
Lite.
Nintendo 64, and we were rushing.
He bought me a
Nintendo
Game Boy
Switch Lite
Color.
in the peak of like COVID.
Mhm.
Peak
COVID.
COVID.
Oh,
Switch
yes.
time.
Second Island boy.
And
We
she
were
only
both
how
family.
yeah, Second Island, and you only had to send like what 5-6 feet pics, right? It wasn't even that many.
Yeah, just like a couple of
What are your
sessions.
toesies?
Casey, pull them out. What do your feet look like? Do you have
Oh
nice
my
feet?
God.
Wow.
No,
On the
I don't.
feed.
On the free feet feet.
I
the free
famously
feet.
have some of the
Free feet, free
gnarliest,
feet.
the gnarliest feet. Like they are not like even when I get a pedicure, they're still not fit for public consumption.
Well, Adam has
Mm.
never gone back to a pedicure after the one pedicurist was like, you've got to figure this out, right?
She said one of my toenails was ingrown, and I was like, I don't know what you want me to do about that.
Right.
Like, I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Surgery, right? Foot
Okay.
BBL, I think.
Yeah, it's foot BBL. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Casey, do you have bunions? Are you a bunion
like-
girly?
What? I mean, what is a bunion?
What is a bunion?
Really?
It is a bunion.
Philosophically, aren't we all a bunion?
Aren't we all a bunion?
Why are we labeling bunion? I don't believe
Yeah.
in labels,
Yeah. they're just dry, Mama.
They're
are
just dry.
Mm.
dry cracked.
In the spa that you went, didn't they?
Can you stop hitting me?
Yeah, you-
Adam, you. Didn't they scrub your feet? Didn't they like
He did the like
sandpaper your
the-
feet?
I
he
hate
did
when
the
they
like
do that.
scraper on the heel.
The pet egg or whatever.
And if they
Yes,
ever like
yes,
get to
the
your
industrial
mid-foot,
pet egg.
I cannot.
He just did the like
cheese
round
grater.
of the heel, so it was
Oh.
fine.
That's what I
But-
would do.
Yeah.
I did tell him, I was like, I started like giggling, and I was like, okay, you can't be down there too long because I can't. I'm so
gonna
ticklish on my
come.
feet. Yeah.
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna nut. Did I even talk about this spa experience last
No.
week?
No.
I
No,
didn't
you were
talk-
just because
No,
your mother
you
was
said
here.
yeah, your mom was
mother-
here. Yeah.
Oh, so my mom and I went to King Spa last week. This was my birthday
It
gift.
is a giant Korean spa in Chicago.
It is a giant Korean spa just outside of Chicago in Niles, Illinois. And you pay an entry fee just to go. $60 just to go in.
Oh my God.
And you go, you immediately split into the 2 locker rooms, men's, women's. They make you take off your shoes, and then they give you a change of clothes. There's a locker room and then a wet spa, which is that's gender separated, and it is nude. They do not allow any clothing in the wet spa.
Okay.
And then there's a general co-ed area, which has a bunch of different rooms. So there's a gold room, and it's a hot room that's lined with 24 karat gold leaf. And then there's another room that's a salt room, and it's basically the entire room is made of Himalayan sea salt. And then there's another, it's just a bunch of different spa rooms.
It feels like a mini theme park. A spa mini theme park.
Truly, it's the closest thing to a theme park. So mom and I went, and it was all of the spa, the regular spa stuff is just included with admission. And then the add-ons are the normal things you would get as an add-on, a massage or a facial or whatever. So mom got a foot massage and a regular body massage.
Yeah.
And so I got the King's Scrub, which is where they take you into the wet spa. So again,
full nude.
Fully nude.
Everybody's nude.
How many people are in there?
A lot of old Asian men.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds about right.
So
Yeah.
they pull me in. There's it's one big huge room, and on one side it's the showers, and then there's seated showers, and then there's 3 hot tubs in the middle with varying degrees of heat, and then there's a cold plunge pool on the side, and then a proper steam room by itself.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the other corner is there's 3 beds, and that's where they do the scrubs. So this man lays me down. He takes basically a Brillo pad to my entire body
Oh my God.
and scrubs everything off, dead skin
Oh my
cells
God.
as far as the eye can see.
A little pile on the floor.
And then after he scrubs all that off, then he oils it. I get all oiled and soaped and lathered. And there was a point where I was I feel like a seal. I'm so smooth that I feel not human anymore. And then at the very end, there's a massage. And it was 70 minutes. It was great. I fell asleep at one point. It was incredible. But I truly was butt ass naked in the middle of this room. I was this is crazy. And you know what? I was to be fair, I'm probably the youngest person in this room, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It doesn't matter.
It's gonna be fine.
That's so funny.
But it was, I mean, I did leave, and I was my skin is so soft. I couldn't believe it. There was one point when he would rub the thing and then rinse it off, basically, and then one time he it flicked, and I saw, because I was facing down and my head was off the side, I saw some of the skin cells come up, and I was ugh!
Oh my God, I would have known.
So anyway, it was great. I felt like a little stick of butter
A
when I
newborn
left.
baby.
Butter.
Butter.
Well, that's good that you were able to do that, while you're pregnant, that you were able to.
That's
a close friend's joke.
Oh. So
They don't get it on the free feed.
they don't
get it on the free feed.
And
Honestly, after this, I do
I
feel
was
like
about to say,
I have a baby
ice
bump
cream.
now.
baby bump.
yeah, I saw you drink the rest of that ice
It
cream.
was fucking delicious. It was so good.
Gulp.
Gulp it down.
Wait, was there anything that happened this week? You know what is this weekend that Casey, I know, of the 4 of us, is most excited for?
The Tony.
The Tony Awards.
Oh,
honey.
It's
yes.
over.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Casey knows all the
We have to
all the
tea.
TikTok sounds.
Casey.
Get Patty LaPone out of there.
Casey.
Wow,
I'm sorry.
Patty
We're gonna have to
LaPone mentioned.
discuss.
We have to,
We
Casey.
will
I'm
have to.
sorry.
It's fine.
I'm
I'm getting
sorry.
Labubu's right now. I'm working.
Okay.
She's ordering.
I just unboxed soy milk. Thank you very much.
Well, Casey just saw the Today
Who's
Show today,
soy
so she
milk?
found out about Labubu's
So
today.
she found out about
Yeah, I
Labubu's.
just found
Yeah.
Labubu's.
Once the Today Show has gotten a hold of it, it's no longer as exciting.
Dead forever. Is soy milk
Rip.
a Labubu or is it one of the other lines?
I think it's just Casey's drinking soy milk now, which we love to hear.
Oh, it is. Oh, the main like cream colored one is soy milk. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll join you, Casey.
I don't want to talk about Patty LaPone, but if we want to,
Patty LaPone,
no, I don't either.
we don't need to. I think that's fine. I honestly think she's losing her fucking mind, and when she said that, she has no idea what she's talking about. The fact that Audra was like, I have not spoken to her in
Yeah.
11 years.
I just think she, as a person who knows that people eat up that she is the way she
A
is,
diva.
Yeah.
and so she
She
will
owns
play
up
it
to
up.
She leans
And this
in.
time it bit her in the butt,
Yep.
and so
Sure
that's why
did,
she
sure
didn't
did.
apologize for it.
Will you two be watching the Tonys?
So what time is it?
I don't
Is
know.
it on? Is it on?
It's on
Oh, okay.
Sunday or Saturday?
Okay.
Is it on?
Tony Awards.
What's the
2025.
Paramount is on Paramount Plus?
Paramount Plus. Is
It
it?
is
Yeah, the
on
live to TV
7
situation again.
p.m. 7
Eastern?
p.m.
Central?
I don't know. Yeah, airing on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Mm. Well, yeah, if we have time, I'd love to watch. I need to see Megan Hilty win.
Hosted by
She
Cynthia
won't, but-
Erivo.
Hosted by Cynthia Erivo, of course.
Of course.
Wicked trailer dropping tomorrow. I mean, huge.
Yesterday.
Big week.
Yeah. Huge, yeah. I wish we could talk about it, but we were recording on a Tuesday. This comes out on Thursday.
Yeah, so it'll be old news by the time
Old
we do
news.
talk about it.
Casey, I'm on the Labubu World website.
Yeah, I can't wait to
Not Labubu.
can't wait to watch. It's so interesting. Why randomly on a June 4th are they dropping this? When they had
I don't
so
know
many-
because when was the
when's the
when
re-release
was
to
the
theaters?
re-release? Is that also tomorrow?
I don't know when the re-release is.
I know it was June something.
Oh, I didn't know that. In theaters?
Yeah. Do you not know what we're talking about?
June 4th.
Oh, so it is also
Yeah,
June
it's
4th.
tomorrow.
So they
So
brought
it's-
back Wicked for one day
Oh, that's right.
in theaters,
No, I didn't know
and
that.
the whole idea was like, and we will exclusively be showing the trailer.
Yeah,
So
but they're gonna release it tomorrow too. So then,
Yeah, that's my.
so
So
it's
then-
not exclusive,
it's not exclusive.
right? I mean, it would
Yeah.
still be. I will say,
It's a scam. It's a case of
it would
scam.
still be very fun to be with obviously a room full of people who really liked Wicked to see the first drop of the
Yeah.
Sure.
Wicked
Just-
for Good trailer.
Just like being at one of the sing-alongs.
It's just like being at one of the sing-alongs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Same def. Yeah, I'm trying to think of. Oh, we talked about it on Close Friends, but we did mention the news that came out of Walt Disney World this week, which is Piston Peak.
Mm-hmm.
the
National
closure
Park.
and the closure of Tom Sawyer Island officially, and the closure of the whole loop of the railroad until Villains Land is complete. That's I'm trying to think. I think that's
So,
all.
does that mean it's not going to run at all, or it's just
It
going to?
will
It's
run.
only
it just won't
running.
be-
It's running from Main Street to Fantasyland back and forth.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go
How does
backwards.
that work?
They
So
just
do
It's
yeah,
they-
they,
backwards.
boop, boop.
Boop 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 boop.
How does it?
Shall
do
we
that?
screen share?
What do you mean? What do you
It
mean,
just-
Diva?
What do you mean, Diva?
It just runs backwards. They can do that.
Yeah.
girl. That's how it leaves the park. Is backwards
Oh.
to cross the street, back behind Magic Kingdom.
Oh.
Oh.
Piston
Okay.
Peak. First Luke.
So we'll see. I mean, eyes peeled, of course. We're all waiting on pins and needles for
Pins
Miss
and
Piston.
needs.
Pistons and needles for Miss
Piston Peaks and Needles.
I'm pissed in my pants.
Yeah, because so they're God knows when they're gonna break ground on that, but it's like also when are they breaking ground on Monsters Inc? Like, there's just too much happening. Yes, we're looking at this rendering of Piston Peak.
Yeah.
We're
I hope
looking at
this. I hope this is a character. I hope this is a new car.
Park Ranger.
He
character.
is. I think he is, and that's real cute. And
I like him.
I like
him.
her.
I like them.
I like them.
We love them. Yeah. It's a cute little character, cute little national park ranger.
I will say the art is very cute.
Yeah.
I love when they do that kind of like triangle tree. I always think
so many triangle trees.
So many triangle trees, but it's so mid-century. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like there's like a little not clubhouse, but like a lodge with a little flag out front.
Yeah. There's honestly it really gives me Grizzly Peak area.
Yeah, it's very
yes.
Yeah. And I think that's what they're trying to emulate with especially the water, keeping a lot of the water features.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to do that. But I just don't know where's the attraction.
I think it's all the yellow
path
or track, the path.
Interesting. Okay.
And is it's a brand new one, or is it gonna be like just?
What do you
cars?
mean?
Like it'll
be a new
the
story.
Cars Land.
Oh, the
track.
No, it's not. No, it's not because it's not the same ride system.
Okay.
It'll be different.
Thank God it's not the same ride system. That ride system cannot be outside in Florida. For sure.
Florida, yeah.
Looking at you, test track, bitch ass.
Bitch ass.
What do we think food is gonna be like over here?
Oh,
any
great
treats?
question.
What are you thinking?
Question. It really is too bad they couldn't do like a cozy cone situation.
That's the question.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like trail treats or something. You know, it's gonna be like
Grizzly Peak.
Like s'mores or like.
Ooh, I would love a s'more.
I would love a standard s'more station. That would be great.
Some sort of something. Maybe some. I don't know. Yeah. Something like that.
I said it on Close Friends. I'll say it here. I just do not want to be in Frontierland or Liberty Square and hear a single car sound. I want to hear no vehicles.
No vehicles.
Yeah. These themed areas are themed to specific times. Okay?
Okay.
Are we clear on that?
Listen to us.
Imagineering.
I know you're listening.
I don't know her.
You can get rid of this now, RJ. You can take
this
off
that's
the
enough. Yeah. That's enough of Miss Piston.
Simply enough of that. Piston is what?
Piston's cup.
Piston is what? Classic. Anything else that happened this week?
Adam and I went to Hot Dog Fest in Chicago.
We did.
Did you post about that? Because Jace goes, Adam and RJ are at Hot Dog Fest, and he was so jealous about it.
Yes, I posted a little story. I thought that was going to be your go off about.
No, I've had a go off that I've been sitting on for a week.
But Adam had the Obama dog. And it had pineapple on it, right?
Pineapple.
Listen, I think they were trying to do because
Hawaii.
Obama's from Hawaii. It was basically a pineapple pizza, Hawaiian pizza moment. So it was pineapple and bacon. The place we went to, I think it was one of the more popular dogs that people had been ordering, so they had just been making them
a bunch
ahead of time.
Yeah.
So when I ate it, it was already a little lukewarm, and then the cold pineapple just like made it cold.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it wasn't. I don't think it was great, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
I got it was like a food truck, and they had all the different dogs and sausages. So I picked a chicken sausage, but there, instead of a bun, they carved out like a little demi baguette basically, and they put it in there, and then they stuff it with like, you can stuff it with like caramelized onions or sauerkraut or anything, and that was really good. But they had another one was like a tikka masala dogs, and that's what I really wanted to try, but I was so full from my sausage. But that's the best part of Chicago is the street festivals. Well, the best part of Chicago is the summer. We have the best summers.
We have the best summers. Tea.
And we're gonna have a festival here in our neighborhood like in 2 weeks.
So, what kind of a fest?
Midsummer Fest.
Oh, cute. Love that. So fun.
So, yeah. I'm just on Pop Mart now, Casey, because
I just on
out
Pop
of
Mart.
there.
Because I want to know the characters. I don't know the styles.
We need to know the lore.
I need to know the lore. I think Demu is my favorite.
I want a Demu really bad. Casey, will you let me know if you see them? I would like a Demu.
Okay. What? Okay.
The Disney one.
Yeah, the Demu.
The Disney kids.
Yes, Disney children. Yeah. I'll let you know.
Because I guess Demu. Oh, I have Hirono selected as well, but let me remove that. So Demu isn't just Disney. Demu is the one that they collab with the Disney.
Yeah,
but Demu is a character.
Demu is Precious Moments, girl.
Demu is precious.
Is that why we like it so much? See, the display container of the Demus really just
is that broccoli? What is that?
So cute. Like, look, you can put all your little characters there.
It's the closest one to Precious Moments. That's what they look like to me.
Is that why I'm obsessed?
And that could be you, Miranda.
That could be you.
Wow.
Is that
dry hair could be you.
Holding your hand. Yeah.
That is a cute display container. I didn't even realize what it was until I looked at it. It's big.
Yeah. For $90, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a deal.
What a deal.
So I got a text from my friend Emily yesterday, and let me just read it to you. Her daughter, Harper, was just telling me when she is an adult, she's going to be a collector of all the cute, fun things. And I was like, oh, like Casey. And she said she wants pictures of all your stuff. And then my friend goes, "You have La Boo Boo?" ?
You have La Boo Boo?
And so then her daughter proceeded to bug her all night until I got home from the movies, and I took a video of my room, this room that we're in now.
Post it on Close Friends. Post a video on Close Friends.
And she said to her mom, she goes, "Where does she sleep?"
And you said these are only for the dolls to sleep in.
This is
the doll's room.
Mm-hmm. She said, I think she has a different bedroom. I don't think that's her bedroom. I said, yeah, this is just for the collection, baby.
The collection room.
Okay, so I didn't realize the blind boxes. Is it that there's a secret one?
Yeah.
Yes.
So most blind boxes have like
there's always a chaser. And
but it is like it's a 1 in 72 or whatever they tell you what the odds are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so for the secret, like that one, I can't read it, but it's like only 1 in so many boxes.
Oh, I see.
Your chances to get it.
So cute.
What's a blind box?
A blind box is okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I have
so cute.
I have Daisy's gift.
You have Daisy's gift.
I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like him with the beak.
With the beak, it's so cute. I love it. The popcorn.
The nephews, I can't. They're so little.
Oh, Goofy's prank. Oh, it's a giant banana peel.
Oh,
that's cute.
Ugh. Dumb. Oh, Chippendale's dream.
1 out of 144.
Yes.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Not great odds.
No.
And that's from a statistician. Statistician said.
Yep.
And you can buy a full set, and it contains. You can get a 12-pack basically.
Mm-hmm. You get one of each of the set, basically, unless you are so lucky to get the secret. Then the secret will replace one of the originals.
Okay.
Ah.
That is nice that they sell the set and it's like
Can you bring it to the top?
do not have doubles.
Yeah.
What does it mean? Pick one to shake.
So what you can do is you can shake it and it'll give you a hint. It'll say it is not Daisy and it is not Pluto.
Oh.
Miranda,
And
wheels are turning.
Fascinating. I didn't know
and
you
then
could
once
do
you
that.
once you
Oh, shake for
purchase
hints.
it,
Yeah.
once you purchase it,
You can unbox it then.
You can unbox it then. So that's
Oh,
what I was doing.
online.
I was unboxing my Labubu that I got.
Oh, that's what you were doing.
Wow.
Mhm.
Well, can we shake one without buying
Yeah.
it?
You can shake it. Yeah, you have to be
Let's
logged
shake
in.
it.
So you.
I know I have
need
to be logged
sign
in.
I
so
don't want to
let me-
buy these though. I want to buy the little Prince ones.
Okay, hold on. Let me
We're
make an
gonna
account
we're gonna
real quick.
make an account. Give us a
Make the
minute.
account. Okay,
Make-
I
okay.
have an account.
Do this
At
and then
Pop
we're
Mart?
gonna
Yeah,
and then
'cause
we'll
I made
go
it
out.
when I checked out.
Is it our email?
I believe it's ours. Yes.
Yeah, this is.
Hold, please. Talk amongst yourselves.
So this weekend,
Um,
me and Joe went to a cabin out in Wimberley, Texas. With
Where the
friend
fuck
of
is that?
It's like. It's like a little southwest of Austin, I think. Never eat that. To do northeast southwest. I had to do the never eat soggy waffles.
Oh yes, it's in between,
course.
folks. It's in between Austin and San Antonio.
Yeah, just a little bit west or whatever. But we went to Wimberley with friend of the pod, Mary Kate, and her sister and Mary Kate's husband. And we, I tried the Members Mark Prosecco. It wasn't bad. Hey, $7.50
No,
something.
the Costco Prosecco is also good for like mimosas and stuff. Like it's always a great buy.
Yeah. It's so funny
It's a
because
great buy.
when I was checking out, I bought her a bottle of Veuve. Famously what I got drunk on and messed up the Coca-Cola challenge.
Yes.
So I got her a bottle of Veuve and then I got
Little Prince,
the Prosecco or whatever for champagne or not for champagne, for
For
mimosas.
mimosas, yeah. No, it's perfect for mimosas. Perfect
Yeah.
for spritzes.
Yeah. So
Are we
click on her.
shaking?
You click on her.
oh,
Just
okay.
click
Hold on.
on her.
Click on her. Oh, okay.
I click right. Oh,
Oh, it's shaking. Oh. Okay.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh,
Box status 2. What does that mean?
Click it again. It should say click on it again.
Yeah.
Why does it keep shaking?
I
Uh-oh.
don't like the sound. Do you get a hint?
Oh, there it is.
Box is not Donald Duck popcorn goof. Oh, and then it marked it off here. Not me. Not me, not me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Fascinate. So that's all
So
you
it could
get.
be 3 nephews, Miranda.
Could be
Oh, okay.
maximum
Okay.
shakes reached.
Okay.
Well,
But you,
okay.
knowing your luck, you're gonna get Daisy's gift again.
Yeah, I would get Daisy's gift again.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I saw
Okay.
I saw a TikTok and it's been going around, of a girl that was like, got one of the Powerpuff Girl Pop Mart series, and she's like, I just don't want one of the boys. There's only 3 boys in this set of like 16, and she buys 3 individually,
boys.
and they're all the boys.
Oh my god.
He was so mad.
Oh, that's awful.
wait, but you can't even shake them in person. I mean, you can shake the box in person, right? But that doesn't tell you the same kind of information.
No.
No.
So they like want you to buy it online.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, gag.
That's the thing, because I had someone, I knew someone that came for the show and was like, yeah, my partner really wants his first Labubu. So since I'm visiting Chicago, can I pick one up at Pop Mart? And I like laughed at his face. I was like, no, you have to like watch the TikTok stream. And so apparently his partner has been doing that like every night.
Wow.
I have so many. But then he told me, he was like, yeah, we have like dolls and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. So you guys know the gig.
You
Or
know,
this is your gig. I don't know why the site is so slow now that I've logged in. Have some notes for Miss Pop Mart.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Great.
Should
we go off?
I think because it's like a. I think it's 8:30, so it's now like
The
big
stream
into energy
time.
drop time. So
Yeah.
I think it's a Labubu drop time, so it's wigging out.
Poor Adam. Well, Adam, we'll look at it another time, okay?
We'll look at it.
Well,
another
let's go
time.
off.
Well, we didn't really do anything this episode, I feel like.
And yet we spoke for 50 minutes.
Yeah. Well, we had
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first because I actually remember mine this time, so I need to
Okay.
get
Oh, from
it
last
off my-
week?
No, well, just I have my go off ready for this week.
Okay,
Oh.
Casey, go off.
Okay, Casey, let's go.
Okay, I am currently in withdrawals from Zyrtec medicine because if you haven't heard, if you take some sort of, I use the Costco Kirkland Signature Zyrtec Allertec, and if you go off of it for even like 1 or 2 days, you start itching. And for a while I thought, oh, my allergies must be just so bad. I'm itching. Let me take my little medicines. No, that's not the case. There is a something in the medicine. If you stop taking it in certain circumstances, if you've been taking it for a while, you start to itch if you don't take it. So now I am in withdrawal. I am going cold turkey so that I can stop itching. And this is a nightmare. If I want to keep going, I need to go on like a Claritin or something because those don't have this, whatever the antihistamine in there that makes you itch. But it is a nightmare. And I cannot believe this is a thing, but it is a thing. And y'all, what the heck?
I gotta look this up. Was
Look
this a TikTok discovery or is this a...
No, I found someone mentioned it in their Instagram story, and I thought, you know what? I do itch when I don't take my medicine.
I do itch.
How
do
often
itch.
do you take Zyrtec?
I was taking it every day because I was having like seasonal allergies in Austin, and like remember my ear. We can't forget my
Can't
ear,
forget
Oh, your
ear.
famous ear.
my famous ear with the liquid in it. And so I started taking the Zyrtec. And if you Google like Zyrtec makes you itch, the FDA put out a warning about it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's crazy. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. FDA requires warning about rare but severe itching after stopping long-term use of oral allergy medicines.
Yikes. I don't know what kind of allergy medicine I take, but I don't take it daily. Like I take it if I'm having like bad symptoms.
We used to do the Claritin generic from Kirkland, and then
Yeah.
Adam was like, there's an expiration date on these.
I don't think it matters. I feel like it still works.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
mean,
feel
the
like
Claritin doesn't have that in it. It's the Zyrtec.
It's the
So
Zyrtec.
they've said
Well,
that if
I
Yeah.
swapped for the Zyrtec generic liquid gel. And I feel like that's been working on me. I like the liquid gels work better on me for some
I
reason.
feel like liquid gels work better just because I feel like the liquid gets into your system quicker. I could just be
Faster.
making that up, but
And that's science, honey.
That's
science.
that's on STEM.
That's on STEM. Wow. Well, I'm so sorry for your itchy era.
itchy girl.
Itchy face,
Itchy girl.
itchy bun,
Thank
lipstick
you.
for
Itchy
men.
bun.
Um,
Adam's gonna be last.
okay, RJ, do you have one?
I'll do a go on once again because it's just such a positive person.
Gratitude month.
Gratitude month, yes, because
Happy
happy Pride.
Happy Pride, everyone.
Did you see the TikTok of the guy that's like Target this Pride, and it's like Happy Acceptance Month, everyone.
No, but I've gotten a couple of TikToks where it's, I don't know how I got on these people, but I've blocked them since, and it's like thankful for Target's Pride section, and then they show their Americana collection, and I'm like, block. Boop. I don't want you on here. Boot.
My go on is I did a little. I'm doing like a post shower body oil from. It's not like one thing from Ulta. Hold on, let me get the brand because I really like the brand.
Go on, RJ.
Go on, Queen.
Go on, Queen. You oil yourself up.
I got the Olipop from Sam's Club, and I decided I don't like her, so I'm bringing them to my niece this weekend.
I've been seeing Olipops in
It's First Aid Beauty.
First Aid Beauty is a great brand.
Yeah.
She's great.
I really like her a lot. So
I didn't know there was
using that.
oil. That's nice.
You'll love this. You'll love the King Scrub. If you like that, you'll love a King Scrub.
Let me turn you on to something.
I forgot we talked about that on this episode. That's where our time went.
Adam's receipt had like a, what is it, 50% off for your next visit in a month?
If you come in the next month, your entrance fee is waived.
So I might just go.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I can get my own King Scrub, honey.
You should. That's why I brought it home for you.
Well, thanks, Adam. I'm going to go tomorrow. So if you just want to.
No, you won't. We have stuff to do. Sorry, Diva.
Busy boys.
So go on. I'm going on the after shower nourishing body oil from First Aid Beauty.
And if you use the offer code group chat, you can get 0% off.
You will most likely owe more.
There's a tariff specifically.
Yeah, I'm loving, going down the
self-care rabbit hole.
Yeah, the self-care rabbit hole with my fellow girlies over at Ulta. It is crazy. It's all girlies. They're all kids that are in there. I'm like, oh,
Ulta is significantly younger.
Yeah.
My peers, Casey and I's peers.
Our peers, yeah. Also, my friend Emily that texted me, she also said that her daughter, who is 9, she's one of the Sephora kids. She is off dolls. She is all about
from dolls
Sephora
to retinols, honey.
The story of Gen Alpha.
Scary.
Miranda.
Okay. This is a public service announcement to either content creators, travel agents, or if you're just posting on Facebook or anywhere else, LIGHTNING. Lightning. None of this lightening lane bullshit. Please stop spelling it LIGHTENING. That is not how you spell lightning.
That's a different word.
DINING. Dining. It is not DINNIG. It is not. That is not.
Dinning.
I cannot get over. I mean, obviously, I see it all the time in like Facebook groups. But when I see content creators saying lightening lane tips for your next vacation, I need it. I need them to be gone. It is the most ridiculous, thing I've ever seen in my life, and they're not hard words to spell. It's so dumb, and I see it so very often. And it's like, it's not like your little slonky donkey instead of slinky dog action. Like these are just common things that even non-Disney people should know. Yeah. It's not your boppity boop boutique. It's
Well, we could see boop.
The boys are gone. They left.
The boys are gone. We lost them. They were frozen and then they were gone.
You know what? It's about time that they've had internet issues. I feel like it's always
I know. It's always us.
And I think this is just karma because their internet is no better than ours. We just have connectivity issues.
In the big city, just as bad.
In my big city, it's just as bad. Absolutely. But no, it really irritates me, and I just had to say it somewhere. So please just do a little spell check.
Yeah.
Write it on your phone so your phone will. That's what I don't understand. I was like, does your phone just not autocorrect you?
Yeah.
Don't get it. I get a typo every now and then, like if you mistakenly type something incorrectly, but it's not a typo. It's just it's purposeful.
Oh, there's been some drama in the Texas lottery. But
they caught you scamming?
They caught you scamming, that's why.
They caught someone they think they're scamming. They won the $83 million Texas lottery jackpot, but they used an app to buy their tickets. So now they don't want to give them the money. They decided these are not valid.
You can get rid of
and so they're trying to retroactively not give this person their money. And so they are suing the Texas Lottery Commission, being
Good
like,
for them.
run me my check.
Run the checks. Okay, well, we did hear a little bit about lightening and uterus and all that.
Yeah.
So.
Uteri.
Crazy.
Uteri.
So Adam, let's take it home.
Let's take it home, Adam. Here, you know what?
Ugh. Get out of here.
I'm not moving.
No! Okay.
Go ahead, Adam.
About a week ago, we were all inundated with a viral video. A video from a passenger on a Delta flight heading out of Orlando.
Not unlike us, you know.
Not unlike Miranda.
Not unlike Miranda recently.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, we were on Southwest, so it was very different. But
the friendlier sky.
A video of a little girl on a delayed flight singing, what's the song title?
How far
I'll go from Moana. Okay, love it. Oli'i Carvalho, legend.
Icon. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride to
Oh.
Miss Oli'i. I will say personally, as soon as I saw this video, I sent this to the group chat and I made a joke about Miranda and moved on. Okay? Right? The internet, however, did not feel that that was the response that this deserved. And so for the next 5 days, there were dozens, hundreds even, videos of ranging from people, stitching the sound on their flight to make it seem like they were also
doing it
on it, to discourse around it that varied in all types of levels. There was discourse around parenting. There was discourse around Delta's response to the incident. There was discourse around flight attendants. There was discourse around flight delays and anxiety one would have while experiencing a flight delay. There was discourse around the girl herself, which was probably the most bothersome to me. To one video that I saw that a young woman effectively tried to equivocate this instance of this silly situation that happened to the rise of fascism on the global stage. And when I saw this video...
Like a bit, or she was serious?
I swear to God, I wish she was joking. When I first saw this video, I thought to myself, wow, that's crazy. I would be pissed if I was on this flight. I have seen people making 10-minute videos talking about this situation. By the way, a situation that had to have only lasted 2 minutes and 30 seconds at the most, right? There was discourse. People started lying. No. I'm running the show here. Hold on. People started saying this was 45 minutes. And then people, by the way, none of you people are better than any of these fuck-ass boomers on Facebook because you all immediately believed it. Like, everyone on TikTok immediately was like, I can't believe this went on for 45 minutes. You can't believe it because it didn't happen, diva. Why would we only be getting one clip of the exact same part over and over and over? And so we think she just sang this one song on repeat for 45 minutes? Like, please rub your brain cells together for a second. Here's the issue. We have absolutely lost the plot. Mm-hmm. This is stupid, right? If I was a person on this flight experiencing a delay, a little girl gets on and sings Moana, I would be like, I truly can't believe this is happening. That's the level that this is. That's all it is. It's just a crazy story that later you go to a cocktail party and you're talking about crazy flights and you go, I've got you one. One time I was on a flight and XYZ happened. And they go, what a great story. And then that's the end of it. But because we are in this era that we are in, with social media, where things are not only viral, but then people are getting paid money to talk about things that are currently viral, we then end up in this constant spiral of this 2 minutes of this little girl's life that are going to haunt her forever. And people cannot be normal about it. I have watched so many people discuss how this is like the worst type of parenting, how these parents are horrible people, how they're not setting her up for success, how she's going to get bullied. Babe, you're bullying her. You're doing the bullying in real time right now. You doing this. Is it crazy? Absolutely. If I was a parent, would I let my child do this? No. Do I have a mother who may have let me do this when I was a child? I do. Do I think my mother's an evil, insidious person? No. Do I think people make mistakes as parents? Yes. Do I think sometimes what will happen, and I'm sure did happen, is this family was talking to the flight attendant because they were next to them and they were like, oh, our daughter does this, that, and the other. And the flight attendant goes, oh my gosh, you sing? And then they get to talking and then she goes, do you want, like, that is 100% I'm sure what happened. A Delta flight attendant from the South.
On their way to Orlando, Florida.
Hello? We've lost the entire plot. I went from being against this happening to being of the opinion that it should have gone on for 45 minutes because that's what you people fucking deserve, because you're all monsters. I watched people tell me that they would have been triggered and traumatized over this happening to them on the flight. I watched people say that they would have cussed this little girl out for doing this.
No, you wouldn't have, girl.
I watched people make jokes and say that they would have thrown a shoe at her. You live in a society. You're on a bus that's in the sky. People are going to be weird. That's part of civilization. It's going to happen forever. You're never going to escape it. I don't know what to tell you at this point. If you don't like it, feel free to fly private, drive wherever you need to go, but you are going to experience other people living in ways that you do not yourself. That is going to happen. And the proportional response to this is not to then make this 2 minutes of someone's life, of not even someone's, okay? I will grant you, there are 100 people on this flight, okay? Those 100 people experienced that, and everyone on the internet decided that they were also personally victimized by this situation. And I feel like we're on the moon. We're on the moon. I don't know if it's that everyone is like, I have no control over my own life, so I'll attempt to control everyone else's. It's never going to happen. You have to let it go. People are going to be weird. Things are going to happen. And the point is that you're supposed to take that story and go to a party and go, Wasn't one time crazy? This girl sang Moana on an intercom on the plane and it was nuts. And people will go, I cannot believe that. And you go, I know, but it's true. And then you move on. That is the entire point of this. And now it is like truly the moment that I watched this girl be like, this is why America picked Donald Trump to be president, I was like, oh, so we've all lost it. So everyone's crazy now. And it doesn't make sense. Okay. That's my go off this week. I just want everyone to stop. I mean, at this point, everyone has stopped talking about it. But the fact that it went on for 5 days, because I was counting, I was like, whoa, stop. Just stop talking about it. I'm not even saying, like, good for this girl. I'm still saying it's weird, but I'm saying you all need to shut the fuck up. And, of course, I have now talked about it way more than it needed to be, but I am talking about the discourse. Discourse has to end. You are not going to solve the situation because the situation already happened and it's over. This is exactly like when people were convinced, that people were going to go see Wicked and sing Defying Gravity in the theater. People talked about it ad nauseum before the movie opened. And then guess what?
Who was scared?
It didn't happen. No one did it. And I just recently saw a video, because Wicked 2 is coming out, of people being like, oh my God, I can't believe we're going to go through this again with people like singing blah, 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 blah. Babe, what are you talking about? Again, it didn't happen the first time. You are now just making up situations that literally didn't exist. Stop doing this. Live in the real world for 5 minutes. Please touch grass. Go smell the outdoors. I swear to God, all of you need to stop. Thank you. That's it.
Well said, Adam. Wow.
It's giving 2020 when we were all just, there was nothing to do but be on your phone.
But at least, like, yeah, it was 2020. There was specifically nothing else for us to do. Babe, it's the summer. Please go outside.
Do outside. Something.
I invite you to all just
go to a hot dog festival.
Go to a hot dog fest, honey. Go to Pop Mart. Wait in line.
Go to Pop Mart. Ask them if they have any Labubu.
Yeah.
Labubu.
I watched a girl be like, I would have a panic attack because this girl started singing. You would.
No, you would.
Then, babe, I don't think you should be
on
public.
a plane.
Yeah.
I don't like things are going to happen that are outside of your control for the rest of your life. I don't know what to tell you people.
I can't ever hear what's happening on the intercom because I've got these headphones on and I am just.
I wouldn't have known. I literally would have gone. Oh,
I would have been.
There's someone singing.
That's crazy.
And then
that's all that would have happened.
Watch it.
And by the way, I don't even know if this girl sang the entire song.
Right.
The only clip is this like 10 seconds.
It's the same clip from anybody else who's actually on the plane filming a reaction. It's the same.
Yes, it's the same exact sound clip. So I'm pretty sure only one person filmed it, and now everyone's just like using the sound to make it seem like they were also on the plane, which is funny. Like that's the level of like silliness that this should have happened with. Like just the sound being used to insinuate that you're on the plane. That's funny. It turning into like America has become a fascist state and this is an example of it is we're cooked. We're cooked, babe. Yeah, we're absolutely cooked. Do you know what makes us a fascist state? Fascist policies. Not this. Like, if you have all this energy, why don't you go talk about, like, what's happening in these, like, El Salvadorian prison camps? Like, babe, this isn't the issue. There's so many bigger fish to fry. I promise you. I've been thinking about this for an entire week. It has driven me up a wall. I almost recorded a voice note like 3 days ago to do it because I was like, I'm going to have to do it early because I have to get this out of my body.
You have to say how you feel. Wow. I mean, who can top that?
No one.
No one.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Adam. We all share your sentiments.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing your truth.
Thank you for opening
Anyway, catch me on my next flight where I'll be singing No One Mourns the Wicked.
Great. Does anybody want me to sing No One Mourns the Wicked before we go?
No. All right. Well, what a spirited episode. And you thought, Casey, that we had nothing to talk about and didn't have anything to talk about.
There's always
That's never the case.
Always something to talk about at the group chat. Don't forget, y'all. There's 3 bonus episodes every month over at Close Friends, patreon.com/group chat. Did you read the group chat? We just recorded our
final installment
of our Rat Batch trip. And who knows what we've got cooking up this month. So
we don't.
Stay tuned.
We don't. We sure as shit don't.
So we'll figure it out.
We will, in fact, figure it out.
Alrighty. Thanks, girls. And Adam, thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you, Adam. I
Thank you,
hope you feel
Adam.
better now that you've expressed.
We feel
Now that
better.
you've gotten your
that you
ice
feel
We feel better.
cream.
Yeah, you got
And-
your ice cream.
I hope this girl has a happy life. That's all I'm gonna say.
I hope, yeah.
Because you know what? I'm just gonna say, in like 8 years, she's gonna become like a pop star, and they're gonna be like,
Sure.
"Oh yeah, by the way, she was the Moana
That was
girl
the
on
girl.
Yeah.
the Delta
That was
plane."
Miss
Girl.
Moana.
She's
That's
gonna be
actually
like,
what
yeah.
launched her career.
Yeah.
I'm surprised actually Disney hasn't like given their family like, hey, come,
Hey, come
do
on
a
back.
trip.
And
over
I want to be clear. I experienced secondhand embarrassment extremely hard.
Oh,
Like
sure.
I
Uh-huh.
can't look at something if I'm embarrassed, and so I wouldn't be looking at this girl. But I don't think it's the end of the world.
No,
It's
if she was walking down the street, would never know.
I
who it
wouldn't
was.
know
Wouldn't
a
know a
thing.
thing. Sorry to
Wouldn't
this
know a
girl.
thing. Sorry to
Yeah.
this girl.
Okay, that's enough. We have to move
All
on.
right. Yeah,
Bye.
that's enough.
Bye.
Good night,
Nine
everybody.
o'clock.
Good night.
Bye.
Happy June. Happy
Happy
Pride.
Pride.